Hello and welcome back to the Long Dark. Um, when we last left our hero, he had gotten to the gas station here, and we are terribly encumbered. And so, let's head out right here and take a look at our inventory. Oh, let's see. 84 to 66. um, let's take a look at our clothing. Okay, we are wearing everything that we're carrying clothes-wise, so that means we've got a lot of stuff. Um, yeah, let's do some repairing to get rid of some of the cloth. There's a couple of things that we can repair, at least, to get rid of some cloth, and then we'll go from there. So, let's repair this guy real fast. I may end up leaving stuff behind someplace, but I'm not exactly sure I'm going to leave it here. I would love to leave it in the gas station. The only problem is the gas station is essentially patrolled or protected by two wolves. So I'm almost guaranteed to run into them at some point. So so I gotta think on that one. Alternatively, this is a nice location. There's two ways to get into it. It's large. There's workbenches in here. There's a bed in here, and there's a fire. Um, there's a fire place, fire pit, fire barrel in here. Um, all right, so everything is either in the 90s or hundreds. So I'm not going to waste any cloth on doing stuff. Well, now we're down to 83. Let's take a look at what we got here. Okay, this stuff. Oh, that's the old man's. Okay. This stuff is really not that heavy, so I'm not too worried about that. Although I have a ton of antiseptic. Oh well. Might get rid of some of that. Clothing is good. I've got a ton of food too. Um, Wherever I ditch the antiseptic, I'm probably going to ditch the dog food. Um, I like that. Can of wet dog food smells bad, but eating it is probably is eating it is better than starving. Probably. Yeah. So we'll probably ditch these. They're really not in good shape anyway. I'm not even sure the wolves would eat them. So yeah. So we'll probably ditch those. They're pretty heavy too. Um, yeah, we should probably eat these. Um, okay, let's see what we got tool-wise. We got a bunch of torches. We got a whole ton of 4.5 pounds of kerosene here, which is probably too much to carry around. Like that's enough to carry around. So wherever we ditch these things, we'll probably we'll probably put that, and we'll probably also put one of the storm lanterns. Um, Although actually, I don't even know if it's worth repairing it. We also have torches and flares, so that's fine. We have 3 can openers. We don't need 3. So there's definitely stuff that we can leave behind. We've got a bunch of sewing kits too. We don't need to carry all that many sewing kits, although they don't really weigh that much. And then wood-wise, we've got have got a lot of cloth. 3.5 pounds of cloth that we're carrying around. So we'll probably ditch that someplace. Okay, so where are we going to ditch all this stuff? We, we could put it in here, but gosh darn it, it's so... And see, I'm walking a lot slower. Which means if I walk outside... Oh, did I check this over here? I bet you I didn't. Okay, I'm going to actually put that one back. Oh, painkillers. I don't think I have any painkillers, so... You know what? You'll see it says searched when I left something behind, but let me click on it, and then let me just take the bandage. I don't want to use that to store things. Where am I going to put stuff? I guess I could put stuff in... Let's go back to the room where the fire barrel and the and all this stuff is, and I'll put it in like this locker right here. Okay, so accelerant antibiotics. It's 29 pounds of antibiotics. 0.29 pounds of antibiotics. We got 9 bandages. Wow. Beef jerky. Now you'll notice this is sort of the way that the inventory used to look like. You know, but except, you know, it would have the list and it'd have, you know, like weight and condition and stuff like that. They haven't yet converted this to the new system. I'm not sure if they are going to or if they can, but 3 can openers. Let's drop that one in there. Cloth. We will transfer half of it. Transfer. So we were at cloth. Oh yes, the dog food. Dog food, dog food, dog food. Herbal tea. That's a box of herbal tea with 15 bags in it. Oh, yeah, the jerry can. Leather, line, mittens, newsprint, painkiller, peaches, pork and beans. Wow. We could probably leave one of the pry bars behind. We could probably leave one of the sewing kits behind. Let's do that. One of the storm lanterns behind. And then, probably one of these torches. And then, what about the reclaimed wood? We got 7 of them. We don't need 7 of them. Let's drop 3 in there. Okay, so close. But now we'll know it's the right one because it actually says searched as opposed to empty. Our thirst and our hunger we'll take care of right now. So let's go to food. Pinnacle peaches. I'll eat them cold, that's fine. I actually like them better that way than warmed. Warmed peaches is... I don't know. Okay, and then maybe a little bit of soda. Let's see. Here's a can of soda. Let's drink it. Okay. We are now below weight. Um, Although if we get tired at any point, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. So, um, let me drink a little bit more. Ah, there we go. And then just in case if I need to take care of the rest of the thirst. Yep, just a little bit. Okay. So now we're at 64 to 66. Um, we're carrying around enough food that if, somebody else bumps into us, they can buy stuff off of us. We're like a food vendor right now. But that's okay. So let me think. If I go out this door, it's towards the rest of the village. So yeah, let's do that. If there's a wolf, I'll just run right back in. I'm gonna make a run for it. Okay, it's another coastal house. I don't think any of these houses have. Oh, good. This one has a fireplace. Although I think, yeah, it feels like 61. So unless I'm cooking something, I don't really need it. I've got really great clothing right now. So, and the air temperature is 36. This is incredible though, because if it's 0 outside, it'll still feel like it's 41. Or something. Well, it's a 41 degree bonus. But the problem is that, well, here there's no wind chill. Okay, so that's why it's 61. It's 36 plus 25 is 61. 16-degree wind chill bonus is nice though, because when it starts really getting cold, and then the wind starts blowing, it gets really bad. Wood matches. I don't really need wood matches. Beef jerky. There's another sewing kit. I'll take the water bottle. That'll save me from having to boil. I don't even know if I need to start searching here. I could hole up in one of these houses, and but I've done a lot of my repairing stuff already, so I don't really need to do that. Oh, there's a pair of jeans. There's a pair of shoes. Those are not as good, and they're just going to weigh me down. And actually, it's kind of nice having some places. Is that? Oh my gosh, that's another flare. Boy, that's a beautiful thing. It's kind of nice having houses that still have stuff in them. That way, if you come back, the stuff is in there. You can't carry everything you want to. That's one of the themes of this game, is you can't carry everything that you want to. Let me check in the freezer.
What have we here?
Ah, okay. So we've got some raw venison in the freezer. So I'm actually going to take that. And then let me... Oh, there's water in the fridge. Okay, now I'm encumbered again. So let's take a look at... Here's our venison. It's 2.2 pounds, but it's 900 calories of food. If I eat this right now, I'm going to be in trouble because, of course, it's raw, and it's been sitting in somebody's freezer for God knows how long. 30%. It's looking a little gray around the edges there. If I cook it, it'll be okay though. So what am I going to do? 2.88 pounds overweight because of the water I have been. Let me drink some of this. It's not really going to help that much, but it will help a little bit. Let me check out this equipment again. I don't really need 2 can openers. This is the problem. If I drop a can opener, I'll probably end up using up the one that I have, and then when I need it, I won't have it. But then carrying around 2 of them, they're 0.6 pounds. All right. Got an idea. We got a fireplace in here, so let's make a fire, which will use up some of our. Don't burn the books yet. Oh, I can also use torches as fuel. That's kind of interesting. All right. This is my first time playing with torches, so maybe at some point we'll go outside and we'll go exploring at night, which is always fun. So anyway, so we're going to start a fire, and then we're going to cook the venison. It's not going to change its weight or anything, but it will get it cooked. At the very least, it will. All right, so let me throw some reclaimed wood on the fire. Then we're going to cook this venison. So let's just cook it. Okay, we're also going to cook something like pork and beans or something, just to get the bonus, the heat bonus. Because I think we're going to go actually exploring around today. It's 11 o'clock, but we have several hours of exploring time. So let me go back, go into my inventory, go to equipment, go to food, and now I have to find the can of pork and beans that are hot and opened. Okay. Let's eat this. Okay. We're still a little bit over. Now you'll notice that our venison's at 80%. It's cooked. We're going to have to eat this probably when we stop at the end of the day, because it'll degrade fast. What else am I going to get rid of? I know what I'm going to get rid of. Let's I'm not fond of burning books, but it's just a phone book. Okay, so now we're underweight. We got 56 minutes of fire left. You'll notice that I am a terrible pack rat. Or I should say I'm a really good pack rat because I pick up pretty much everything. So, is that more water? That is more water. I'm going to leave that there. I think we've got enough water. Okay. Alright, so what time is it? It's 11:38. And, let's go exploring. If there's no wolves. Wow. Did the whole game just freeze? Wow. Okay, there we go. Here we are. Okay, there's the gas station over there. So I want to go... this way. Here's another vehicle. Vehicles are a great way to get away from dogs. It is very, very, very foggy out here. You'll also notice I'm leaving footprints in the snow. This is pretty useful because then I can find my way back from things. These houses, these houses used to be real houses. Remember when I was talking about the fact that that there were like a ton of houses in this village? There were a ton of houses in this village. Now, you know, half of them or more are burned out. So, but what I'm looking for is, if I come over here, yeah, this is a logging road going up here. So I'm going to head up here. I am looking to... oh, I can hear a wolf. He's probably down in the village. Oh. Now, I don't think there is a way to pull out a torch quickly. I can pull out a flare quickly, but I can't pull out a torch quickly yet. Maybe 5? Nope. Nope, not yet. So, I do not know if torches... I actually don't know if torches are really any good against wolves. So let me actually equip the flare just in case. I've got 3 of them. I know where another one is. Now you notice I'm not lighting it because while they do last for a little while, they don't last forever. Wow. This frame rate is really bad. My only consolation is if I run into a wolf, he'll be lagging as bad as I am. Alright, so... let me turn around here. No, I think this is the right way to go. Basically, up this trail is... this leads to like a fire tower. At least I think this one leads to a fire tower. Also, further on up, way up the mountain, there is a railroad. Okay. There's a railroad, or a railroad track, I should say. The railroad's not running anymore. And that railroad track leads me back to, or actually leads me to Mystery Lake. I'm not sure, but I think it also might lead me to the new zone. So I'm kind of interested in getting up there. I'm walking only because it's foggy. Otherwise, I would be running right now. And everything's stopped. Well, if there weren't any wolves around, or we were playing on the lowest difficulty setting, this would actually be a nice leisurely walk in the park, or in the forest, up the logging road. But as it stands, it is... it can be a little hairy. So far, so good. No wolves, knock on wood and everything. Don't worry. Any moment now, the Mounties will be here. They will come and save us. Okay, looks like the logging road goes up there. So let's head up here. I'm gonna run for a little bit. Okay, this looks like a logging camp up here. Let's ditch into one of these houses. Yeah, these are like logging cabins. Okay. Not sure if we actually want to pick anything up, but let's just check the containers. I don't think we're going to be
use
back
this.
here. Oh, it's another sewing kit. Remember, my 31-day mega game, I found tons of sewing kits, so maybe this is a good sign. Oh, there's some Pinnacle Peaches here. I'm going to take those. Because I am sure that if I go into my inventory, yeah, see, my hunger is still okay. My thirst is going upwards, and my fatigue is up a little bit. It's 106. Okay, let's eat a little something. Actually, we need to drink a little something, so let's take care of that by drinking some soda. And then, how about some water? Oh, that wasn't enough. How about some Pinnacle Peaches? We'll open it with the can opener. Okay. And we are no longer fatigued. It is it's foggy outside. So maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna probably end it right here. It's been about half an hour or more video time. So let me sleep in the bed for an hour. It's 1:25 right now, so let me sleep in the bed for an hour, and then we'll call this the end of the video. And then when we pick up next time, we'll continue up the mountain. Check out the rest of the cabins, go up the mountain, and see if we can find the fire tower and the railroad. I want to see if I can get into Pleasant Valley. So, anyway, thank you for watching, and see you next time.